An Adventure with My Literacy Learner, presented by Kelly Hansen. Our journey takes place at Waverly Middle School in the surrounding Lansing area of Michigan. First, meet Clarissa, a timid 8th grader at Waverly. Although Clarissa resents taking any interest in school, early on she expressed her ambitions to become a professional in the medical field. This indicated to me that she was a bright student with a passion for science and healing others. In her free time, Clarissa said she doesn't enjoy reading, but sometimes reads quietly with her mom, discussing the content afterwards. While this shows that Clarissa is capable of summarizing a reading she completed individually, it doesn't develop her fluency, which is practiced through reading aloud. Fortunately, a large part of the Read 180 program is improving the students' oral skills. Additionally, when focusing on the modified cognitive model that we discussed in class, it can be observed that Clarissa struggles with the knowledge of strategies for reading component of reading comprehension. Because Clarissa is familiar with reading a passage and then only vaguely summarizing it to one of her parents, she lacks any methodology for tracking her understanding and making connections. If there are holes in comprehension, her parents are likely not familiar with the literature enough to recognize her shortcomings. Understanding strategies for reading is essential to comprehension. This is because it induces metacognition, or thinking about your own thinking. Metacognition is an intricate concept and can be difficult for young readers to grapple with. It wasn't really until college that I fully understood it myself. So how was I going to expect Clarissa to understand it? My goal throughout our visits wasn't particularly to have her completely grasp the idea of metacognition, but rather be thoughtful about her reading and what works well for her. This, coupled with improving her fluency, established my objectives for our Read 180 experience. Because she didn't have a preferred method of logging her thoughts while reading, I chose a strategy that I was comfortable with and would require creativity and visualization from Clarissa. Storyboarding. As previously discussed in class, storyboarding is a method that recounts the important aspects of the plot, using hand-drawn pictures and captions. This way, Clarissa would be able to recognize places where she might not fully understand something, and also think about what the text really means. What does it mean when something is grim and dark? What does that look like? Throughout this semester, I watched as Clarissa evolved into a strong reader, while consistently using storyboarding as a strategy for reading comprehension. After 7 weeks of working with her, Clarissa happily completed the Read 180 program. Because of this, I was introduced to a second student, Quavon. Quavon was quite opposite from Clarissa. He was a chatty 7th grader interested in video games and romantic comedy movies. Unfortunately, I've only met with Quavon twice and have yet to identify the weakness I'd like to improve upon. However, I'm excited to embark on this literacy journey with him as well.